Robert said, was it an audition for Luis Castillo? It's one thing to have an audition, and then it's another thing for it to be in the Bronx, where not everyone can pitch, not everyone can play. Brian Cashman saw him on his mound. Different.
Very different. So I was thinking about interview processes, right? Going in for an interview. I got to imagine you're not a very good interview.
What?
Did you nail it when you came in here? Did you feel good you got in your car?
I did not come in here for. I was not going to.
They lured you?
I was not going to audition.
Audition for this job.
Look, I mean, I'd have been.
The real strong.
I had been at the previous network for 11 years.
So it was just we were working out money.
exactly.
I came into my audition here.
Give it to me.
I had a notepad with every field. I played softball my whole life. Every field, every player, their wife's name, their kids' names. I had a 15-minute.
That makes so much sense.
But I was ready.
You got in your car and you said, I got this.
Yes, our boss met us outside the studio, and that's when I felt like, okay, maybe I got a chance. Maybe.
And now look at you.
Because I had 18 no's before them at ESPN
Really?
and Golf Channel. Yes.
And now you're Crush Red Velvet, by the way, calling games, hosting TBS, nailing life. Okay. Well, I was sitting there watching the Yankee-Reds game, amongst other games, and I'm saying to myself, there's a lot of guys going through the interview process right now, and they are passing with flying colors. Let's get into some good mock-ups right here. Scalzo remote, dangerous, but he nailed it. Luis Castillo, like you said, Lauren, comes into Yankee Stadium, and not only did he interview for Brian Cashman, every other contender that needs a frontline starter. Let me take you into this at-bat against DJ LeMahieu in the 7th. This is all you need to know. Bottom 7, 1-1. He goes down 2-1 to DJ LeMahieu in a huge spot. His best weapon has always been his changeup. There's 98, 2-2. I'm going to weeds one high. And what has DJ got in the back of his head? Will he throw that nasty changeup to me? Yankees fans on their feet? Nope. 97 right by him in a big spot. How about Aaron Judge? I know he's limping to the All-Star break offensively a little bit, but he crippled the ball. Do you feel like he's interviewing for the next monster contract this offseason? Because he is. That ball is absolutely perfectly annihilated to right center. That's how you do it. And when I watch him, I know it's been chronicled on social a couple times. Take a look at his hands. Everybody tinkers, even the greats tinker. 2017, hands not as far in front of his face as Thursday and this entire season. But one thing's for sure, he does not lack confidence.
You mentioned the no panic. Where does that confidence, that quiet confidence come from this team?
Oh, when you're the best player on the team, how can you not?
Yes,
Okay.
you are, sir.
Okay.
And pay the man his money. You know who's auditioning for the AL and NL Rookie of the Year? Did you lock in on Michael Harris the second? Watch this at bat. Anibal Sanchez, 1-1, goes high heater and gets a check swing. 3-2, change up middle of the plate. He tries it again. He goes, maybe I could sneak that high heater.
Nope.
No, you cannot. Michael Harris has been a revelation in Atlanta. 18 extra base hits, 26 RBIs in his first 45 major league games. Playing defense, he threw an absolute seed to home plate last night. And Bobby Witt Jr. Kansas City, no offense, took almost a AAA team up to Toronto.
Yeah, and they won.
And got themselves a 3-1 W. But when I watch Bobby Witt Jr.,
This dude.
he hits with his abs. Who's the other guy who hits
Mike
with
Trout.
his abs?
Mike Trout.
There's very few people that got the torque in their midsection right there.
Oh, right there.
Everything is so tight. Bobby Witt Jr. is a special, special ball player. A 529 slug, 28 extra base hits. You know who Ty France?
Yes.
He's interviewing. He said, hey, can I get to LA for 3 days, please?
Ty, where do you
time.
see yourself in 5 years?
He sees himself as a perennial all-star, which is what he should start being, because he was on one last night. Lauren said came back from that forearm strain from the IL, struggling a little bit, and when the boys needed him in a big spot, top 8, he came through. 303 batting average, 27 extra base hits, 47 RBIs. And Jacob deGrom's interviewing for, can I have my number 1 spot in the rotation back, Mad Mac?
I don't know, Jacob. What would you say your weaknesses are? Well, I care too much.
That turtleneck, that blazer.
I don't have
weakness.
any weaknesses. Have you dove in on my numbers recently? A 1.94 ERA and almost 600 inning pitch since the start of 2018. And sorry, Jacksonville. Williams Astudillo and the boys had to take one on the chin for a couple innings as he was getting loose last night.
That was good.